We're Kurt and Cory, and we own 2 bed and breakfasts in beautiful Provincetown, Massachusetts, right at the tip of Cape Cod. Guests are always asking us how we left our old lives behind, made our dreams come true, and what it's like to live here and be innkeepers. Follow us on our journey. Taking care of these businesses feels a lot like being a parent, so now we're Inndaddies. We are getting ready to open. We've been back for 4 days. There's so much to do. These new headboard features, replacing the deck boards that got screwed up when we put in the new privacy fence. Our beverage area needs to be completely set up before we open. Oh, we got to get the ice machine cleaned and fixed. We're completely redoing the back deck. And remember, it's Monday and we open on Friday. Kurt, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Tell us about that. What have you been working on?
How are you doing? Working on laundry, working on dealing with our new payroll company, working on unplugging toilets and sinks, working on a shade sale. Hi, baby.
Over at Charm, the manager is setting up the rooms to be open this weekend. Tomorrow, we have another staff member going over there to help him, setting up some beds, cleaning windows. Air conditioners go in the windows over there. They've got to clean those, get rid of any mold that's in them. Oh, and allergies are horrible.
Yep.
Allergies are killing me here.
A contractor that hasn't showed up for 2 winters in a row, I finally able to get in touch with him today. If you guys think you're busy, you should come here for a little bit. We're trying to come back and have a week between us coming back from Florida and opening the inns. And we tried really hard last fall to get as much as we could done. There's so much that has to be done before you open the inn. So anyway, as the same as happened last year, people scheduled shit for this week before we open. Somebody had to go walk a cat, somebody had to go get a pedicure, blah, 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 blah. And so Cory had a meltdown. What day was that? A couple days ago. I told him no more. So anyway, he had his meltdown, and everybody seems to be working a little bit harder now. So we're going to implement a meltdown once a week so we can get everybody to work harder. I think it gets a little bit easier every year, but it's still, it's still sort of stressful because you have that in it. If you want to be in this business, you want everything to be perfect. And our buildings are, one's almost 200 years old, and one's 100 years old, over 100 years old. And they rattle, they shake. They're in historic districts. They're made out of wood. They move, they crack, they break, and guests are rough on everything. And so you have to be ready for that too.
But we're going to do it, and the key will be that the guests that come in on Friday will have no idea that we haven't been open.
We'll stroll out and greet them and welcome them. If they're regulars, we always say welcome home. And behind our back, we'll be holding a paintbrush and
a dirty pillowcase.
Yeah.
Charm's easy. Charm is the easiest of our 2 properties. It's 7 Central, where we are constantly battling the elements with 7 Central to try to keep the outside looking beautiful. And I think we also try new things all the time in 7 Central. Like this year, we've redone the back deck. And we added outdoor living rooms to our rooms that have private decks. We still have a lot of plantings to do back there. We've got big flower boxes that we're putting in back there, and we have to still do some decorating for that. But majority of it's going to be done. They won't know because it's what we want, and so they'll perceive it as being done and beautiful. We'll perceive it as being half done. Oh my gosh. It's crunch time and it's very stressful, but after you open, that stress seems to melt away because you're up and running, and you still have to get stuff done, but it's a little bit more relaxed.
and you can enjoy, you know, your businesses more, your guests more, your town more. And that's why we're in this business. We're in a town that we really love, and we like the people that are in this town. Most of them, some of them are wacko, and you get to enjoy your life again.
There's so much work that has to happen, but Luis, who's our manager here, does a great job. And with a little bit of help, it should go fairly quickly. It'd be a lot easier if we didn't have another even larger guest house that we also have to get ready in 4 days. But I just love my little charm. This is such a cute guest house. I hope guests think so. The Wi-Fi was out, so I disconnected all the old Wi-Fi.
There it is.
And then our music system and our security system, our security cameras, they all have to be updated now because it's a new Wi-Fi system, and they're giving us challenges.
So I'd like to actually come back with you so we can go through what other boxes.
Okay.
I'm eyeing the flower boxes, but you've got your mind on bigger things.
Okay. So we have a lot of places where we have to put in plants. We have a lot of pots on our decks at both properties. So we have to buy a lot of plants.
Look at the leaves on these. Isn't that spectacular?
That's nice. I like those.
It's tutti frutti. Is that too gay?
Oh, they're hostas.
Your wetter, darker areas.
I don't want to talk about my wetter, darker areas.
How tall does blue dune grass grow? 2 feet tall. So is that enough for you? So we have one between 11 and 5, 5 and 4, 4 and 3. So that's 3. You're gonna grow about that high and get a mound to it. Or would you like something that was a lot taller? That's not big enough. That's gonna be a letdown. Does it bug you that I know all these names? It bugged me. We want to get some nice lettuces so we can take good craps. It's important when you're an innkeeper, you're going to learn this, that your bowels keep moving. We may have to only one person have a salad one night and the next night, because I don't know if we're going to be able to grow enough. Is it your salad night, honey? This is that butter crunch. Boy, it just keeps coming out. So tempting. Do you want to get some of these? Well, if you do it like this, if you get them from seed, it's only a couple dollars. But if you do it the way we do, it's about $1 million.
You still that's a Martha Stewart line. They've got cilantro.
Yeah, I don't want any of that shit. Nobody uses herbs. If you ever stay at a Holiday Inn, you know what these are. They're called through-wall P-tacks. And we started changing them out when we bought the inn because they were kind of outdated, fully depreciated. And so when we have one go down in a room, we have one in our personal space. And it's always a new one. We know it works wonderfully. We pull that out, put it in the room that went down, take the other one, the old one that doesn't work, put it back in there, and then we order another one, and in a month they show up, and we're ready for the next failure.
And of course, this happened. So now in our space, we have one that doesn't work.
And this is cheaper if you ever want to do something. Some people do those mini splits and stuff like that. These are cheaper. This is only about $1,100 per unit. They're a little more expensive right now because of supply chain issues. But insto presto, it's so much easier to clean them. People know how to work them. The remotes don't get lost.
Okay, we're 1 day until we open, and it's getting kind of exciting. At least it's exciting for me. I think Kurt's already suffering from headaches. But we have all sorts of things being delivered. This just came. That's our first food delivery for the season. On top of getting all this, I'm trying to figure out where it's gonna go now. because new concepts happening all the time. This is the downstairs of Charm. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about this. We couldn't even do the cheeses. We're not approved by the health department. We only have a continental breakfast license here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we can't do that. There's one, yeah, there's one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second one.
Okay. If you can send me a text, and I'll buy you another one.
Okay. I have utensils here.
You'll find out tomorrow. Yeah. Luckily, I mean, you're starting slow, so luckily you've got plenty of time to figure out what you have and don't have. Where's the butter? I guess I didn't bring you butter. I bought you butter and I didn't bring it. So it begins. So it begins.
What do you call it? Shim. Do you have a dime?
Nobody carries coins. Nobody has coins anymore.
Nobody has money. I'll figure out something.
$50 for that.
Jefe, explain in Spanish what he's doing.
Está reparando la mesa que está doblada hacia la derecha.
How's that?
Un poquito mejor.
Is there really $1 under there?
That's the only that work.
Well, this is going to be on there now, so now it's going to be a thing when guests come. They're going to go and steal that $1.
That'll be fun. Should I put like $10 under there? We should hide money all over.
Okay. You heard it here, folks. There's money hidden all over Charm. Find it. This room was completely charmified, which is what we call it, over the winter, which means that it has the headboard feature went in. These walls used to be red, completely painted Charm colors, Charm curtains, got rid of the old furniture, all of that's gone. But we needed to figure out where the artwork was gonna go. When we bought the property, it came with a lot of artwork that much of it done by a previous owner's mother and sister. And I feel like it really belongs here. And it'd probably be bad mojo to get rid of it. Luckily, it fits in with the Charm aesthetic. This is one of the pieces that was here. Just adorable. I love it. And then the other piece, another great piece, is right here. Why would we get rid of these? These scream Charm. It's time to give Charm love again.
Yeah.
We focused on 7 Central last year. This year it's going to be Charm
Well,
again.
before that, we focused on Charm a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is check-in time on our first day of the season. We don't have any guests at 7 Central yet. We do have guests over at Charm. It has been reported by the staff over at Charm. So the season has begun. I'm at 7 Central working on breakfast prep. Guests should be coming in at any moment. Tomorrow morning is breakfast number 1. We've got a lot of breakfast to go before we close for the winter again. Year 10. This is our 10th year. That's amazing to me. That has gone by. It's gone by so fast.
All I
We had to run a few errands out of Provincetown today. So
We're in Marshfield at another overpriced restaurant in Cape Cod.
nope, we're not in Marshfield.
Oh. We're, what time is it? Where are we? What town are we in?
We're in Dennis.
We're in Dennis. We're in Dennis.
We're at the marsh side in Dennis. We've never been here before, and we're really looking forward to it. So it's good we're here.
2 more martinis. Happy hour, right? Right? All right. So what we do is not brain surgery, and it's not rocket science.
If you don't try too hard at the beginning, I'm not sure that you're cut out for this, because your default should be let's make things perfect.